Hey guys, this is Amit and you are watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between Samsung Galaxy F52 5G versus Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. And we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips and about the prices. In the end of the video, I will tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let the comparison start with the camera of the devices. Talking about the rear camera of the devices, F52 have quad camera setup, 64 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 2 megapixel of macro camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. Whereas Pro Max have quad camera setup, 108 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 5 megapixel of macro camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have 108 megapixel of wide camera, which can take sharper images. And about the front camera of the devices, F52 have 16 megapixel of wide camera, whereas Pro Max have 16 megapixel of wide camera too. So the winner here is F52 because it can take low noisy photos in low light condition. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. F52 have LED flash, HDR and panorama, whereas Pro Max have LED flash, HDR and panorama. So it's a tie here. And about the video recording options in the devices, F52 can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 120 fps. Pro Max can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 120 fps. But Pro Max can shoot slow motion video at 960 fps. So without a doubt, the winner here is Pro Max. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. F52 have Android 11 support, on the other side Pro Max have Android 11 support, so it's a tie. And about the user interface of the devices, F52 have one UI, whereas Pro Max comes with MIUI. So it's a tie because both of the user interface have different UI. So it's up to you which UI you like it or not, it's up to you. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. F52 is powered by Snapdragon 750G 5G based on 8nm processor, whereas Pro Max is powered by Snapdragon 732G 5G based on 8nm processor. So the winner here is F52 because it have faster processing speed. And about the GPU of the devices, F52 is packed with Adreno 619, whereas Pro Max is packed with Adreno 618. So the winner here is F52 because it can give you more FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. F52 can clock at 2.2 GHz based on octa-core Creo chipset, whereas Pro Max can clock at 2.3 GHz based on octa-core Cortex chipset. So the winner here is Pro Max because it has slightly faster clock speed. And about the RAM variants in the devices, F52 have only 8GB of RAM variant, whereas Pro Max have two variants, 6 and 8GB. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have multi-RAM options. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. F52 comes with 128GB of storage, whereas Pro Max have two options, 64 and 128. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have multi-storage option and it have faster read and write speed. And about the external storage of the devices, F52 have dedicated card slot, whereas Pro Max also have dedicated card slot. So it's a tie here. Moving to the display features of the devices, let's start with the display size of the devices. F52 have 6.6 inches of display, whereas Pro Max also have 6.67 inches of display. So it's a tie because both of the devices have approximately the same screen size. And about the screen to body ratio of the devices, F52 have 83.6%, whereas Pro Max have 85.7%. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have bigger ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. F52 comes with Full HD Plus display. On the other side, Pro Max also have Full HD Plus display. So it's a tie. And about the display type of the devices, F52 have TFT display having 120Hz of refresh rate, whereas Pro Max have Super AMOLED display having 120Hz of refresh rate with HDR10 support. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have Super AMOLED display which can produce more sharper images and viewing angles are better and the color vibrance is much more better than the TFT panel. Moving to the body features of the devices, let's start with the thickness of the devices. F52 have 8.7mm of thickness, whereas Pro Max have 8.1mm of thickness. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have slimmer body. Talking about the weight of the devices, F52 have 199 grams of weight, whereas Pro Max have 192 grams of weight. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have lower body weight. And about the protective glass of the devices, F52 have Gorilla Glass 3, whereas Pro Max have Gorilla Glass 5. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have newer generation of glass which is more durable than its older generation. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. F52 have plastic back with plastic frame, whereas Pro Max also have glass back with plastic frame. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have solid build quality. And about the SIM options in the devices, both of the devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie here. Moving to some of the most important features of the devices, let's start with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. F52 have side mounted fingerprint scanner, on the other side Pro Max have side mounted fingerprint scanner, so it's a tie. And about the sensors in the devices, F52 have gyroscope, accelerometer, proximity and compass, whereas Pro Max have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass. So again it's a tie. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. F52 have 4500 mAh of battery capacity, whereas Pro Max have 5000 mAh of battery capacity. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have bigger battery capacity. Let's talk about the charging speed of the devices. F52 have 25 watts of fast charging, whereas Pro Max have 33 watts of fast charging. So the winner here is Pro Max because it can charge up your device faster. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. F52 comes with normal speakers, whereas Pro Max have stereo speakers. So the winner here is Pro Max because it can produce immersive sound. And about the headphone jack of the devices, F52 have 3.5mm of headphone jack, whereas Pro Max also have, so it's a tie. Moving to the communication chips in the devices, starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices comes with Wi-Fi AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot. So it's a tie. And about the Bluetooth version of the devices, F52 have 5th generation of Bluetooth, whereas Pro Max have 5.1 generation of Bluetooth. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have newer generation of Bluetooth. Let's talk about the positioning chips in the devices. F52 have 8 GPS GLONASS, Galileo and BDS, whereas Pro Max have 8 GPS GLONASS and BDS. So the winner here is F52 because it have Galileo chip. And about the USB connectivity of the devices, F52 have 2nd gen of Type-C connector, whereas Pro Max also have 2nd gen of Type-C connector, but it have OTG support. So the winner here is Pro Max. Moving to the price of the devices, in the international market, starting range of F52 is around $300, whereas Pro Max is available from $280. In the Indian market, F52 have starting range from 23,000 rupees, whereas Pro Max is available from 20,000 rupees. So the conclusion of the video is, in the camera the winner is Pro Max, in the performance the winner is F52, in the display the winner is Pro Max, in the body segment the winner is F52, in the features of the device it's a tie, in the communication chips it's a tie, and about the prices the winner is F52. So the decision is totally yours, which device you like the most so far, and let me know in the comment below what do you think, which device is better for you. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video, share this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment what you thought in the comment below. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.